Hi guys, welcome to a new reading vlog. I am Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel. If you're new here, please subscribe right now. And now let's jump into this weekly reading vlog. Reading vlogs are actually very popular on this channel and a lot of you continue to message me like I binge watched all of your vlogs and felt really inspired to read. And I really hope after watching this vlog you feel as inspired as always to read more and more. I have my phone on which I have this audiobook called Claw Resurgence. In one of my previous reading vlogs, I documented about reading Claw, a Canadian thriller, which was one audiobook that I enjoyed so much. It's so easy to grasp, so thrilling. There is a monster out loose after an earthquake in the lawless city of British Columbia, and it is just so thrilling because there are a lot of conspiracies going on because of the humans, and then there is this natural monster out loose, prehistoric monster actually. All in all, it was very interesting. I'll link that vlog down below in the description if you want to know more about it. But this is the sequel, and as soon as I found out it came out, I was listening to it on Storytel, so that is number one book that I'm listening to. And then I started this book, Masala Lab. This is a non-fiction that is all about the science of Indian cooking, like how do the elements work together to make the food that we eat. This book has a long introduction on why this book was written, and then the actual content of the book starts. I am done with 12 pages of the actual content. I read the introduction as well, and I am really excited to read this book because it just sounds super interesting just from the introduction. Sleepy messy face means it's the morning and I am about to read a little bit. This is a couple of days later and today is Monday and I plan to vlog for the whole week. So let's see how my reading goes in the whole week. But here's the thing, I have been enjoying the book that I'm listening to, Claw, the sequel. But Masala Lab, even though it's really good, I just don't feel like reading it today. And I do feel like reading though, so I am going to pick up another book and try that out. I have been wanting to read The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks for a long time, and right now I could also try this out, the whole Infernal Devices series, or All the Light We Cannot See. But I could also be reading a Hindi book of Kolkata. How about this one? I think this could be a cool one. Deciding what to read is always a struggle. Alright, this is the end of Tuesday, and the reason why there was no update throughout the day is because I do not get to read at all throughout the day. Right from the morning at about 6:30 a.m. I wake up, and since then I am just working or taking care of household errands, and that is why I do not get to read at all. The only exception is my walk with my dog in the evening. That is about 10 minutes. It is about 10 p.m. and now I do want to read as much as possible, like until I get to sleep. Yesterday I finished reading 28 pages of this book. Whenever I'm on a walk, I listen, and that is what I'm doing right now. The good part is I've been able to do about 45 minutes of listening today. How? The usual walks, which are about 15 minutes, but most of the time I do not even get 10 minutes, or even 5 minutes sometimes, okay? But yesterday night I was able to listen for half an hour. I couldn't sleep, so listening to books is one of my ways to put myself to sleep. But the anxiety levels were higher, which is why it took about half an hour of listening to put myself to sleep. And then today I had to run some errands, and I had to go to the hospital for some documentation work, which needed me to wait for about 15 to 20 minutes. And during that waiting time I was able to listen even more, so that is a good thing. It is almost the weekend, and as you can see, I'm left with about 2 hours 33 minutes of this book. Of the paperback that I'm reading, a post-apocalyptic science fiction, I am done with only 60 pages of this book. So I do have a lot of reading to do in this weekend. but at the same time I also have a lot of work to do. I am uploading videos quite regularly this particular week, and trust me, 1 to 2 videos are fine, all right? Like your first 2 videos you're like, I can do this, but by the time you hit the third video you're like, I'm just making videos all the time. How do I manage my job? How do I manage anything else apart from this content creation? So that gets tough very quickly. So this is finally the weekend, and I do plan to finish at least one book. Now I do not have high hopes from the Dog Stars because I'm only done with 60 pages, and I do not think I'll have that much of time to finish the whole book. But the audiobook, we can finish it. My mother has asked me to just deep clean the entire house today. Not exactly deep clean, but you know, she has asked me to take care of the dusting today. So I'm gonna dust everything and listen to the book. So let's get started. Alright, this section took a lot of time. This was extremely messy because I had to attend a function yesterday, which is why I got ready and all of that. All that mess was over here. That is why we need a deep clean. But a lot more has to be done. So I'll keep going. The book, I told it in my video about audiobooks I have loved as well. I loved the first book, Claw. But the second book, it is good. I mean, it's interesting to listen to, but I wouldn't say it's very good. You know, 3.5 out of 5 stars kind of book. I am missing a few elements that were there in the last book. There was a lot of conspiracy and a lot of like shady stuff going on in the last book. There were lots of con men kind of things, and these bad people just made this whole book very interesting. This time, yes, it's building up, but now like 2.5 hours left with the book, and now I'm just getting that vibe. But before that, it was just, you know, these older characters which were the good characters in the book. They were just like hanging around and going with their lives, and then a few animal attacks were happening here and there, and you know, it was just building up and nothing much was happening for the entire book. And now it has started to get interesting. Let's just get done with it. I would still say it was a good experience, but yeah, I wish it were better. Alright, a lot of work is done from over here. I'm gonna go to another room. I do have this bookshelf that I plan to totally like clean because it's full of dust. And again, one of the reasons why I am selling all of my books. If you don't know, this whole bookshelf is going to be on sale. I currently have all of these books ready to go, waiting for the orders of people available at indianbooktuber.com. But it is quite a task to actually photograph all of these because I really want you guys to know the quality of these books, at least have an idea about it before you buy. These are all up on the store. The whole bookshelf, that is a task in progress. I do plan to clean it today itself, but before that, this room is left, and then I'll get to the bookshelf. Alright guys, I think this is going to be the last section of the vlog. I am going to rearrange my bookshelf. The idea is to keep the books that I do not want to sell on the top shelf, and the ones that I want to sell in sort of like the order that I want to sell in. So that is how I am going to rearrange this. It also needs to be cleaned thoroughly, full of dust and all of that, and it just is making my heart break because, you know, that's damaging. So I need to clean this all up, and let's get started. At the same time, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take an hour, so I will be able to finish Claw. So I'm really happy about it. So yeah, let's do that. half an an hour and it's just half done. And I'm not even talking about the other bookshelf I have and those books that are lying on the side that I showed you, but I am also left with half an hour of my book. So I'm going to continue this because this is already such a huge mess. Honestly speaking, the book right now is at a very interesting point. So this is all about like these prehistoric monsters getting alive, right? Previous book was all about this, and in this book also some new monsters are coming up. We do have the characters from the previous book. Some were dead in the previous book, so we do not have them. It's really exciting right now. It's something I'm enjoying right now. I told you like first few hours were not that interesting, were like okay, average, but now the last about 2.5 hours do have a lot of action and a lot of things going on, which makes me feel very interested, and I really am enjoying the book. I'm enjoying the whole experience of cleaning my bookshelf and even cleaning the whole house. I think cleaning itself is very therapeutic, and if you can just listen to a book and enjoy it, that is even better. So now let's get back to this. This got done on just the right time. I'm just 2 minutes left with the book, okay? And thanks to my book selling adventures, this is empty. This is a little bit empty, and I'm just so happy about it because that's the whole idea. I just want to clear out the books that I don't want. This hole are the books that I'm keeping, okay, for now. This is again something I'm keeping. These are going to be up for sale. This area is what I'm keeping. This again is going to be up for sale. Sale, 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 sale. This is already up on sale at indianbooktuber.com. Again, already up on sale. Now this got mixed up a little bit. This particular is the one that I'm not going to sell because these are the books that I really want to like check out once, and like these three I have read. I'm just keeping it because of the sentimental value. I might give it away after a while, but I don't know. Alright, and this is also staying. Again, sentimental value. These are all the books that I have not read, okay? So I'm just like, maybe I'll give them some more time. And this is going up on sale. Sale. I don't know about this one. I think sale, yeah. And this is again something that I'm keeping. And I think I already showed you this, right? For sale. And yes, that was like real hard work. More than an hour taken on just cleaning this out, but I'm happy about it. And this is the end of the vlog. I have almost finished the book. I am just like listening to the epilogue and I enjoyed it. Again, like I have already shared my views about it, so not talking much about it. You will have a mini review of it in my mini reviews video whenever it comes out. But yes, that is it for this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I had a lot of fun filming it. I plan to do weekly reading vlogs, but let's just pretend I have not said it, because every time I say it, that just doesn't happen. But yes, that is it for this vlog. This was short throughout the week, and you know, this is what I have been able to cover in terms of what I listened to and what I read. But yes, I'm hoping that these reading vlogs and your encouragement also helps me out, and I will read much more in the next week. But that is something you'll see next week. So that's it for this particular vlog. Thank you so much for watching. This is Manpreet signing off. I'll be back with another vlog very soon.